If you're looking to create, grow, and sustain your wealth, download and subscribe to the Pain Points of Wealth podcast at BeBullish.com with Bob, Ryan, and Chris Payne. It's your podcast for market insights, money tips, and real talk on the economy. Download and subscribe at BeBullish.com.
This episode is brought to you by Nature's Bounty. Nature's Bounty believes your body is brilliant, naturally designed to thrive, inside and out. For those always looking for new ways to support your health from head to heels, Nature's Bounty has a range of over 400 vitamins and supplements born from 50 years of trust and care. Nature's Bounty. It's in your nature. Visit naturesbounty.com to learn more.
Well, calling in from Alaska today is Governor Mike Dunleavy, and we had some good news. The President of the United States, Donald Trump, he opened up the National Petroleum Reserves in Alaska, and we're going to find out from the governor, what does it mean to the lower 48 states in Alaska? Governor, how are you? Thank you for calling in.
Thanks for having me. I mean, just more great news for Alaska and this country. This is NPRA, so I just want people to understand what this stands for. It stands for Naval Petroleum Reserve. It was designated in 1923 under President Harding for its oil potential. Our ships were turning over from coal back then, our naval ships, to oil, and so they were looking for oil in the United States, and they found a lot of oil in the North Slope. This was designated by them for the purpose of oil. The problem you have is a lot of people today, especially your environmentalists, want to pretend that this is a national park or this is some type of national monument. It was really designated solely for oil, and it's gigantic. It's 23,599 acres, or 95,506 square kilometers. It's ginormous. And so what this means for us is more opportunity, more oil for Alaska, more jobs for Alaska, and then lower prices for Americans over time so that we can afford our heating oil and our gas. And this, once again, helps us not be dependent on foreign oil, whether it's Iran, Venezuela, or others. So it's really another opportunity that the President of the United States has opened up for Alaska in this country.
That is great news for the people of Alaska. It's great news for the people of the lower 48. And keep bringing that price of gasoline down. And the people in the lower 48 are going to be paying $2 a gallon for gasoline, but the people in California will probably still be paying $8 a gallon.
That's a California policy, John, that I just don't understand, but that California does things a lot of us don't understand. But I'm excited about, again, the president working very closely with Alaska because, remember, we were the one state that got an executive order on the first day that the president came into office because he saw all the potential, and he's following through on his campaign promises. And this is just another example. He's backing our large natural gas pipeline. He's opened up the Ambler mining district by allowing us to build a road there. The list goes on and on and on. And, over time, John, I'd love to come back on the show and just keep rattling off these opportunities that the President of the United States has opened up for this great state. And last thing is, people need to keep in mind, Alaska was purchased from the Russians in 1867 for the purpose of resources and its strategic location on the globe. And President Trump is doing exactly what the purpose of Alaska coming into the Union was all about, and that was its unbelievable resource as a storehouse for resources and how it can help this great country.
Well, the Governor Mike Dunleavy, thank you for everything you're doing up in Alaska and bringing common sense back to Alaska. And thank you for President Trump for what he's doing. And you guys work together well.
Absolutely, John. And thanks for what you're doing and bringing some common sense to the airwaves across this country.
Let's catch up again real soon.
Absolutely. Thank you.
If you're looking to create, grow, and sustain your wealth, download and subscribe to the Pain Points of Wealth podcast at BeBullish.com with Bob, Ryan, and Chris Payne. It's your podcast for market insights, money tips, and real talk on the economy. Download and subscribe at BeBullish.com.
The holidays mean more travel, more shopping, more time online, and more personal info in more places that could expose you more to identity theft. But LifeLock monitors millions of data points per second. If your identity is stolen, our US-based restoration specialists will fix it, guaranteed, or your money back. Don't face drained accounts, fraudulent loans, or financial losses alone. Get more holiday fun and less holiday worry with LifeLock. Save up to 40% your first year. Visit lifelock.com/podcast. Terms apply.